This reaction video is to Kxng Crooked's new single titled Schea Cotton. Let's get right into it. What's going on, world? How are you? Of course, it is me, Dave, from musicfeltbyme.com, and don't forget, you can always follow me at musicfeltbyme. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to support the page, you want to support the channel, you absolutely can. You can do so by heading over to Patreon, patreon.com/musicfeltbyme. Link for that is in the description box down below. Definitely go check that out if that's something you're interested in doing. You can show your support for as low as $1 a month, which unlocks early access to videos. There's also a vault. Every Friday night, I go live and do music reactions. Those music reactions are stored on Patreon, which you can unlock for $1 a month. And at $5 a month, you earn yourself a guaranteed reaction within 30 days of your request, plus a discount code to the merchandise store. The merchandise store is public. Anyone can go grab some merch down below. I'm wearing some right now. It's really comfy. A little warm to be wearing a hoodie. Wild move by me today. It's hot outside. Yeah, and also I have a Twitch channel where I do gaming and some variety stuff there. Check that out as twitch.tv/joystickdave. Link for that is also in the description box down below. Let's get right into this. During this past Friday's live, I listened to this song. I've heard this before. But when you're live, you got the chat going and you're making sure your stream's going all right. I wasn't really able to apply my deep dive in listening ears, right? So I really enjoyed what I heard. I think this is definitely worthy of a breakdown, of a reaction. I saw people on Twitter talking about the fact that there's only like 3 reaction channels that have reacted to this, which is crazy. So I definitely wanted to do a full video committed with my undivided attention to this record. Let's get right into it. Before we do, don't forget, you can always subscribe for free right here. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to be notified about my very next video, make sure you turn the notification bell on and turn all notifications on, not personalized or default or custom, whatever the settings are. Make sure you turn them all on. That'll highly increase your odds of getting a notification next time I drop a video. And I'm going to rate this song, and after I rate it, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you rate the song. Did I overrate it, underrate it? You tell me. And also let me know what other songs you want to see me react to next or in the coming days or whatever. Let me know. Sound off down in the comment section. Let's get right into this. Kxng Crooked with Schea Cotton. For those that don't know, Schea Cotton was a basketball player out from California.
I'd like to welcome you all to our little spot where we get down, you know. Kick a few bars, smoke some cigars, vibe out.
This has like tiny, what do they call it? Tiny desk concerts or tiny desk concerts. This has like that feel, like the live instrumentation.
Some real talented musicians in the house today. Word. Discreet merchants in here, but yo, I notice a lot of y'all don't like to say my name when you talk about lyricism. This is for you.
That's true. I quoted a lyric from this on Twitter the other night and saying it's true, Crook doesn't get enough respect. And some bozo said, like, that's cap. M said he's in his top 10. And then Crook's going to have the nerve to, like my tweet. Some silly-ish, he says, right? And I'm like, bro, like, just because he's in Eminem's top 10 doesn't mean that he's universally respected the way that he should be. Eminem, also, if you're going to use Eminem's credibility or value Eminem's opinion to the point where it now means everything, Eminem said Kxng Crooked is the most underrated rapper ever. So, like, be consistent with the truth, right? Like, Eminem says he's underrated. That's all I'm saying. It's true, though. I mean, I looked around, and Billboard did a top 100 Dead or Alive, and Kxng Crooked wasn't on it. Or top 70 Dead or Alive, Kxng Crooked wasn't on it. The ranker.com did a top 100, and it had Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Dicky and Will Smith and NF all ranked on their list, and no Kxng Crooked at all. 0 through 100, which is crazy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Will Smith's iconic. Lil Uzi's great for what he is now, but it's just when you're talking about who's a better rapper, it's unbelievable. It's crazy. He just doesn't get. He does not get the credit he deserves. That's it.
A lot of y'all don't like to say my name when you talk about lyricism. This is for you. Wide open for the J and I'm Schea Cotton. I'm making it rain while you stuck in the pain watching. I'm keeping the game popping. When I'm trapping on the block, it remind you of name dropping. Cause I'm magic with the rock like I'm Irvin Dwayne Johnson. Please, pop ain't.
I'm Magic with the Rock like I'm Irvin Dwayne Johnson. Irvin Johnson was Magic Johnson's real name. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Saw Magic with The Rock. Basketball scheme here too, where he says like, you know, I'm open for the J, I'm Schea Cotton, I'm making it rain while you in the paint watching. Magic with The Rock, like the basketball, but you know, also some street references there too. And then also, you know, I remember when I heard this on live, the I'm making it rain, you're in the paint watching. I also wonder if that's supposed to be like a euphemism or homonym for pain watching, which is like where you would watch through the window. If it's raining, you're in the paint, like a window pane watching. And the other part is I'm making it rain, you're in the paint watching, which is like watching paint dry, which is like a common phrase, right? And if he's actually making it wet, like he's making it rain, and you're stuck hoping to watch it dry while he's the one that's making it wet. I'm not sure if all those things were intended, but I like the connections. Even if they weren't, you can kind of get away with doing that, right?
Sade singing, sliding up Broadway, leaning, a suave king, running through blocks like I'm Dante Freeman. My Glock stay fiending, that pole stay Devontae swinging. I told you about the keys in the Winnebago. Them squares help me taste the bread like they in the Ago. I was in the H-Stone.
Oh, God. I told you about the keys. They're in the Winnebago. Again, could be a drug reference or the actual keys, right? But the drug reference, keys of cocaine, like kilograms, right? I told you about the keys. They're in the Winnebago. Those squares help me, like those bricks, right? Those squares help me taste bread like the Eggo. Like Eggos, Lego My Eggo waffles that have the, you know, and like any waffle. Oh, man. Like a waffle iron. It makes those squares in the bread. Oh.
Glock stay fiending, that pole stay Devontae swinging. I told you about the keys in the Winnebago. Them squares help me taste the bread like they in the Ago. I was in the H-Stone, fucking with niggas pouring promethazine in a Vago, telling me that shit is Fuego. They know I'm on some.
He's still continuing that rhyme pattern where he says, I was in the H though, pouring promethazine in their Fago, telling me that shit is Fuego, like Fago soda. And then Fuego, like it's fire, like that's hot, that's that fire. Dope. In the H, they're down Houston, down south, you know, the syrup sipping is a big thing down there.
Fucking with niggas pouring promethazine in a Vago, telling me that shit is Fuego. They know I'm on some other shit. I came to this bitch on the mothership, cut from a miraculous claw. My body was peacefully rested in a sarcophagus, a god with his arms crossed over the emerald tablets of gold. A man of perfection, I mastered the essence.
Who was it that said the emerald tablets? Oh, that was Royce, right? In his LA Leakers freestyle, he mentioned that, like writing rhymes or something on an emerald tablet. Yeah, that's like an old like Mayan type thing. It's not the Mayans, but I believe that's how they were like leaving notes or communicating through these like emerald tablets, what they call them.
The god with his arms crossed over the emerald tablets of gold. A man of perfection, I mastered the essence of astral projection. The ancestors blessed dimension, traveling balls. Imagine the sauce I trip just cause melanin exists. Like fucking pussy fresh out, you felon in this bitch. I went from not having a pot to piss in to having a master bathroom upstairs. It's levels to this shit, yeah. They asked me how.
I went from not having a pot to piss in to having a master bathroom upstairs. That means there's levels to this shit. And that you got to go upstairs, you got to go to the second level of the house to second or third or fourth, wherever the top, the upstairs master bathroom is, in order to take a shit. There's levels to that shit that you're taking.
Upstairs, it's levels to this shit, yeah. They ask me how I feel about whoever think they better. How does Leather feel about Pleather? Get whoever you can get now. The top ramen eater.
They ask me how do I feel about whoever thinks they're better. How does Leather feel about Pleather? Like unbothered, right? Like it's just unconcerned. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they ask me how I feel about whoever think they better. How does Leather feel about Pleather? Get whoever you can get now. Top ramen eater.
Get whoever you can get, and I really like that flow. They ask me about whoever think they better. How does Leather feel about Pleather? They can get whoever. That's a slick little flow right there. I like that.
Whoever think they better. How does Leather feel about Pleather? Get whoever you can get now. Top ramen eater.
I like how he tripped up, like tripled up that. How does Leather feel about? Like, You hear that?
Whoever think they better, how does Linda feel about Pleather? Get whoever you can get that. The top ramen eater who pop mama heaters, hotter than thermometers in Nevada, hotter than lava and fevers. The cop godfather leader, red beam in your cats, them spots not a cheater. Them shots knock you out of your hot Prada sneakers. Don Dada top shot to leave you beneath the docks. While I'm Uncle Heapers in Botswana in a hot sauna. Speakers throbbing to pop, getting top from a top model.
Listen to this whole rhyme. Like, this whole thing is it's all rhymes forever too, like an eternity of it.
The top ramen eater who pop llama heaters, hotter than the mama.
The top ramen eater who pop llama heaters. And then what'd you say? Hotter than Nevada thermometers, like, or thermometers in Nevada. That's
Get whoever you can get that. The top ramen eater who pop llama heaters, hotter than thermometers in Nevada, hotter than lava and fevers. The cop godfather leader, red beam in your cats, them spots not a cheater. Them shots knock you out of your hot Prada sneakers. Don Dada top shot to leave you beneath the docks while I'm Uncle Heap.
that knock you out of your hot Prada sneakers. The Don Dada bot. It's just so much. There's so much there.
Knock you out of your hot Prada sneakers. Don Dada top shot to leave you beneath the docks while I'm Uncle Heapers in Botswana in a hot sauna. Speakers throbbing to pop, getting top from a top model diva. She a hot mama meal. Take that. Can't fuck with me, might as well forfeit. I'm Schea Cotton, the one they scared to step on the court with. Dear summer.
Schea Cotton. There's a documentary about Schea Cotton. It's called Manchild, I believe. Schea Cotton was a California basketball player who had, like, what seemed to be this, like, predestined legacy. Like, he was just a man amongst children. Great basketball player. Went to college. Never really made. I think he went undrafted. Had a workout with an NBA team or something, but just never turned what was presumed to be true about him into fruition, I guess. And I don't know. I know of the documentary. I remember the story a little bit. I don't think I ever watched it. I don't really know what happened after that. Like, I don't know where Schea Cotton is now. I don't know if he's still alive. Hopefully, I don't know anything about him. But California native makes a lot of sense here. With Crook, being a West Coast guy. So I had to ask Schea Cotton. Interesting. I got to watch that. I know it's called Manchild. I remember the name. I remember hearing about it. I kind of know the story, but yeah, I definitely want to learn more about it.
With me, might as well forfeit. I'm Schea Cotton, the one they scared to step on the court with. Dear summer, fuck rapping, I'm going corporate to break on through to the other side on my door shit. Your lord.
I really like how he kept that, like, summer, fuck rap, whatever. You should forfeit. I'm Schea Cotton, the one they're scared to step on the court with. Fuck rap. Or he says, fuck summer. What's he say? This summer, fuck rap. I'm about to go corporate. I'm about to break on through to the other side. I'm on my doors shit. The doors of the song breaking through.
Fuck rapping, I'm going corporate to break on through to the other side on my door shit. Your lordship, my lyrics is locked in. Y'all rap about work. How many niggas is clocked in? Won't mention my...
Y'all rappers rap about work. How many of y'all are clocked in? You always talk about the work, about work, and when I got that work, yeah, but who's doing it? Who's working right now?
Shit, my lyrics is locked in. Y'all rap about work. How many niggas is clocked in? Won't mention my name, you hating. I guess that's what happens when you interview Rakim and you in Eminem's top 10. Haters.
Yeah, you won't mention my name. I guess that's what happens. Talk about people that leave him off those lists, right? Or when you talk about your favorites and he's just not getting enough praise. So I guess that's what happens when you interview Rakim and you're mentioning Eminem's top 10. Or when you interview, I guess that's what happens when you interview Rakim and you make Eminem's top 10. Haters.
Hating, I guess that's what happens when you interview Rakim and you in Eminem's top 10. Haters. Hold up, tell these niggas where I'm from. Long Beach, East Side, motherfucker. The city where the weed bags really the realest. We Hall of Fame with them sacks, nigga. Willie McGinnis, I really love this shit.
Yeah, shout out while I was live. I heard that lyric and I was like, Willie McGinnis is not a Hall of Famer. Like, and I love this song, right? And I like Crook as a rapper a lot. He's in my top 5. I was like, that's just not true. Willie McGinnis is not a Hall of Famer. Someone pointed out in the comment section of the live stream that Willie McGinnis is a Hall of Famer at, is it Polytechnic High School, which is in Long Beach, right? or close to it. I might have a couple of those details mixed up, but California high school, he's in the Hall of Fame there, which makes sense within the scheme because he's talking about the weed bags, the sacks of weed out west are Hall of Fame, like Willie McGinnis. So Willie McGinnis, you know, registered a ton of sacks on quarterbacks as a defensive end / outside linebacker. I'm a diehard Patriots fan, so I was like, he's not a Hall of Famer. That doesn't make any sense. But I didn't realize that he went to school out in California and is in their Hall of Fame.
Bags really the realest, we Hall of Fame with them sacks, nigga. Willie McGinnis, I really love this shit, as if rap was my grandfather. Imagine my disappointment in Africa Bambaataa, but fuck it, I'm back on the track, massacre manslaughter. The vanguard of this art, cause I happen to rap harder than asphalt in the black part of town where the rails just crack armor. I'm strapped when I'm relaxing in bad water, it's crooked, Long Beach, Mount Rushmore. You decide the other three, but it's us four. Who did it better?
Just cementing himself in that Mount Rushmore. Crooked, Long Beach, Mount Rushmore. You decide the other three, but it's us four. Like, he's not even allowing himself to ever be considered to not be a part of the four, right? It's like, yeah, you can choose the other three, but it's me and them. It's us four. Like, I'm in there, no matter what. That's dope. Which is true. That is true.
The three, but it's us four. Who did it better for 20 years plus more? Oh, you either high or you lying. That's the uproar.
That's the tweet where that guy was like, "Oh, you fucking capping, whatever." But that line, either you high or you lying. That's the uproar. High up, lying, roar, or lying like you were lying to me. You were not telling me the truth. He says, "I've been doing this for 20 years plus more. Either you high or you lying." That's the uproar. That's dope. I love that connection a lot.
For 20 years plus more. Oh, you either high or you lying. That's the uproar.
I like how he does that. He does that a lot. In Skip This Ad, he does, "I'm getting young cash money with some LA Kings, call me Lil Wayne Gretzky." So like, he makes up this name by pairing two existing names, call me Lil Wayne Gretzky, which there it works because it's like, just call me like a little version of Wayne Gretzky. But also Lil Wayne is required for the cash money, and then the LA Kings, I'm getting cash money with these LA Kings, call me Lil Wayne Gretzky, LA Kings connection. Here, Past the Rock, or on Magic with the Rock, call me Irvin Dwayne Johnson. So he, you know, compiles the two names together to make it work. And then the connection there, either you high or you're lying. That's the uproar, where he uses this one ending punch to connect these two parallel things that don't necessarily coincide, except for how he made them connect, right? It's a really creative thing. You know, Magic with the Rock, like Irvin Dwayne Johnson. Like, if you just said Irvin Dwayne Johnson, people would be like, what is that? And Magic with the Rock is cool, and he could have said like Irvin Johnson. That's fine. But it's that extra creative thing to make the Rock matter, where you say Irvin Dwayne Johnson. You can say like a Magic with the Rock. We all get the slang, right? Like, we know with the Rock, like, pass me the rock, right? We get it. He could say, I'm getting cash money with some LA Kings. You could call me Lil Wayne, right? And then people be like, oh, I wonder if he meant Wayne Gretzky. But he like puts that extra emphasis on it just to make it really hit from all angles. I like that a lot.
On my team, my desert equal your dreams. I could push keys till all my green equal your streams. I could bring a couple llamas through the double entendre you. That means your DNA leaking your genes.
God damn, that is so hard. I could bring a couple llamas through to double entendre you. That means your DNA leaking your genes. That's hard. I could bring a couple llamas through. If I shoot you, your blood will be leaking out of your body and into and onto your jeans, your pants, right? Or if I shoot you, your DNA will be leaking your genetics, your genes, right? Oh my God. That's tough. You know, it's kind of like a computer must be in my jeans. I got a laptop in my back pocket, right? or being a computer must be in my genes. Rap God says that, right? So the genes play has been done before, but I just really like the way it's just leaking your genes, like it would be losing, like oozing your genetics. Oh, that's just.
I must do the double entendre you. That means your DNA leaking your genes. You feel me, but I'm on a higher vibration. I don't want to homicide my nation. I just want to make the simplest quotes intricate dope. If it's about the purest lyricists on the coast, you listening to the gold. If it's about the purest lyricists on the coast, you listening to the yo. And you don't stop. East side, Long Beach, you don't stop. North side, Long Beach, you don't stop. West side, Long Beach, you don't stop. My niggas in Compton, and you don't stop. My niggas in Watts, and you don't stop. My South Central niggas, yeah, and you don't stop. My niggas in the Valley, and you don't stop. My niggas in the Bay, yeah, and you don't stop. Worldwide, and you don't stop. Schea Cotton.
Dope record. Really great to see Kxng Crooked pop out, putting, staking his flag into his territory. He's in my top 5. Lupe, Royce, M, Black Thought, and Kxng Crooked are the 5 best writers, I believe, right now. Active writers. Not in any particular order. I think those 5 could be shuffled or juggled any day. You get those 5 on a 10-track EP. I think every other song, someone has better, like the better verse or whatever. Yeah, incredible. I like his style of writing a lot. Right, where there's the doubles, there's great multi-syllable stuff, there's the internal, external. He just does a lot of things really, really well. Sheesh. Great record. I'm gonna go 9.7. I really liked it. The only thing that holds it back from being like perfect is I'm not a big West Coast instrumentals guy, and sometimes they're funky and groovy as all hell, and I love them. But sometimes that like whistle, that like I can't really whistle that well. That high key that like runs in the background winds up just being like nails on the chalkboard to me. I don't love that whistle, and it's commonly used in a lot of West Coast beats. And sometimes if it's like mellow or a little more subtle or something, I don't mind it. But I'm not really huge into West Coast instrumentals. I don't always fall in love with them. Don't get me wrong though, there are some that just fucking hammer, and some are just funky and groovy as fuck, and I really enjoy those too. What I did like about this beat was it kind of had that Tiny Desk concert feel. I like the live instrumentation sound of it. I like that part. It's just that wild West Coast whistle. I don't even know what it is. It just it's like a dog whistle for me. It just drives me crazy. But yeah, incredible. Let me know. 9.7, underrated, overrated. You tell me. Let me know down in the comment section. What score would you give it? Go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/joystickdave. Hit me up on Patreon. Leave a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at musicfeltbyme. That's going to do it for me. So be safe, be real. Don't forget to pursue your own happiness, and I'll catch you on the next one.